I wish you the most wonderful and good day. May everything work out for you. May all your goals be successfully achieved. May you have high enthusiasm and a wonderful mood, self-confidence, and good luck all day long. Hello dear viewers. You are on the channel Forge of Mood. On July 11, 2024, a national holiday takes place, the Nettle Charm, the eve of Peter's Day and the Church Day of Remembrance of the Venerable Sergius and Herman of Valaam wonderworkers. In this video you will learn what you cannot do on this day, folk signs, holidays on July 11th, what you can do, ancient beliefs and traditions, prohibitions, rites and rituals for today, what you need to know and how to behave. On July 11th, the Orthodox Church remembers Saint Paul the Doctor, Saint Sergius and Herman of Valaam, the wonderworkers, and also holds a celebration in honor of the icon of the Mother of God of the Three Hands. The icon of the Mother of God of Three Hands has the following story. During the time of iconoclasm, the great Christian educator John of Damascus, around 650 to 754, held the position of first minister at the court of the Caliph of Damascus. For his great contribution to the development of Christianity, jealousy and veneration of icons and incorruptibility, he was hated by the iconoclast Emperor Leo III Isaurian. To get rid of a dangerous and powerful enemy, Leo slandered John before the Caliph with the help of a planted letter forged by skilled scribes. After reading this letter, the ruler had no doubt that John wrote it. Then the Caliph ordered to cut off the right hand of the monk and take it to the market. In the evening, John asked the governor to return the severed hand, applied it to the joint and fell before the icon of the Mother of God, prayerfully asking for healing. After a long prayer, he fell asleep, and upon awakening he saw his hand unharmed. The news of the miraculous healing quickly spread throughout the city. The Caliph realized his guilt and asked John to take over state affairs again, but the saint refused and preferred to devote his future life to the Lord. In gratitude for the healing, he put a hand made of silver to the icon of the Mother of God, after which the holy image received the name True-Handed. Other sources say that Saint John took the icon of the Mother of God to the monastery where he intended to spend the rest of his life, and in memory of the miracle he personally added a third hand to the lower part. Folk tradition of this day. This holiday dates back to pre-Christian times, when people revered gods, animals, and plants. It was believed that nettle has great magical powers and that July 11th is the day when it is most full of healing properties that must be taken advantage of. That is why this date is popularly called the Nettle Spread. Also July 11th is the eve of Peter's Day, a great Christian celebration. On the eve of Peter's Day, July 11th, women gathered at dawn and picked nettles with their hands, which were then used for various purposes. They prepared decoctions that strengthened hair and prevented hair loss, made fiber from which they sewed bags and sails, as well as clothes, without any inferior in quality to linen or cotton. Today it was customary to prepare cabbage soup from nettles, as well as add it to salads and make pies with nettle filling. The feast would not be complete without teas from this plant. On July 11th, the peasants began to dig the first potatoes, which they boiled and ate with them, having previously read the Lord's Prayer over them. On the day of the Nettle Festival, many tried their luck by going in search of a blooming Peter's cross or silverfish. According to signs, whoever finds it and pulls it out from the roots will receive a talisman against evil spirits and human evil. In addition, they believed that this plant could tell where the treasure was hidden. On July 11th, housewives hung bunches of nettles over the front door and windows, and also placed them on attics, thresholds, and window sills to protect the house from the evil eye and damage. On this day, old people wove nettle canvases to relieve pain in the lower back and joints. On this day we definitely went to steam ourselves with nettle brooms. They were believed to cure many ailments. Nettles were often used for magical purposes, performing various rituals at the bottom and reading conspiracies on how to independently make a talisman against damage and the evil eye. Before noon on July 11th, collect 7 or 9 nettle leaves, bring them home, wash them and say these words. Washed from dirt, cleansed from dust, so protect the name of God's servant from the dirt of words, from the evil of intent, so that his being is pure, there is no place for trouble in his life. Place these leaves in a hand-sewn white bag made of natural fabric, and always carry it with you. On this day, in order to change your life, achieve success and become happier, say I thank the Creator for the highest light forces, for help, support, whom I really need. Thank you for opening all the roads to joy and wealth. I open with a stream of luck and fortune. Write this phrase in the comment to increase the effect. The main prohibitions of this day. Folk omens warn that on July 11th, the day of the Nettle Spell, you should not take teas or decoctions from herbs other than nettle, otherwise your head will hurt and your stomach will begin to twist. On July 11th, our ancestors tried to use nettle as often as possible. On the day of the Nettle Spell, cabbage soup was cooked from it for the last time, since tomorrow this plant will lose its healing powers, and with them its pleasant taste. It is forbidden to pick nettles while wearing gloves. Today this should only be done with bare hands, then they will not hurt, and at the same time the pain in the joints will go away. By the way, you also need to weave nettle canvases and towels only with your bare hands. These nettle products are very good for lower back pain. You cannot sweep the floor with an ordinary broom on July 11th. On this day you should use only a nettle broom. It will be able to sweep away everything bad from the house. And if you spread nettles on windowsills, attics, and thresholds, you can cleanse your home of evil spirits. You cannot mow the grass on the day of the Nettle Spell. Anyone who disobeys the advice will be punished by higher powers, with a disease that no medicine can cope with. Only sincere repentance and morning prayers in the temple, which must be attended for 9 days, will help you recover. It is not allowed to cut the hair of small children on July 11th. According to the sign, they will start to get sick, so it is better to postpone this event until another day, even if today the baby turns 1 year old, when it is customary in Slavic traditions to cut children's hair bald. It is not recommended to have a wedding on the day of the Nettle Spell, otherwise the couple will soon separate and each spouse will marry twice more. You should not buy or take honey from anyone on July 11th, as it will ferment very soon. But the mead made from it will be healing and can relieve even a serious illness. On July 11th, you cannot repay debts or conduct any major financial transactions. According to the sign, money on the day of the Nettle Spell can ruin your luck. On July 11th, there are some folk signs that tell you what will happen to the weather in the very near future or in the longer term. Don't hear the cuckoo, winter will come early. The maple secretes sap, in 3 to 4 days it will rain, water in a river or well comes in inclement weather, in good weather a rainbow appears in the sky in bad weather, in warm weather whirlwinds appear in a sign of drought, a magpie stays close to the house in a sign of rain, tree leaves began to fall by early autumn, and by September all the trees would have lost their leaves. The color of clothes affects well-being, mood, and even success. For July 11th, favorable colors are yellow and brown. Lucky numbers, 25, 49, 44, 79, 43. Favorable hours, from 8:00 to 13:00. Who will be lucky today? Virgos, Libra, Aquarius. Thursday is perfect for self-development, career, liberation from everything oppressive and finding answers to questions that have long interested you. On this day you can count on a fair resolution of a controversial issue and the successful completion of complex cases. Jupiter, who patronizes Thursday, fills your every decision and event with deep meaning, gives confidence, and favors generosity and kindness. Thursday is one of the most important days of the week, revealing a person's secret desire, aspirations, and thoughts. It also reflects a person's worldview, and therefore dreams reflect the true feelings and values that are inherent in a person. By paying attention to the dreams you had on Thursday, you can better understand yourself. In some cases, the dreams that a person sees on Thursday are directly related to the near future and come true directly. You can see entire fragments from dreams already in reality. These could be meetings, trips, snatches of phrases and conversations. If you fall asleep thinking about money, and in your dream you joyfully count bills, this may portend unplanned expenses. Perhaps this is a sign that you should be more timely and prudent in financial matters to avoid unpleasant surprises. Dreams on Thursday also reflect the successes that a person has been able to achieve recently. They bring a feeling of satisfaction, or cause anxiety and sadness. In any case, such dreams encourage a person to move towards further accomplishments and victories. If you have seen a dream that cannot come true in reality because it contains some unrealistic details, then the interpretation of such images may be the most unexpected. In this case, it is recommended to search for information in several dream books at once and choose the option that suits your life and personal conditions. If in a dream you are doing routine household chores or work, this is a sign from the subconscious that you need to rest. Perhaps you are too focused on responsibilities and forget that it is important to take a break sometimes and allow yourself to enjoy life. The zodiac sign of those born on July 11th is Cancer. These are active, ambitious, and smart representatives of the water element. They are flexible, have an inquisitive mind, and boast a wealth of knowledge. These people vitally need constant development, so they work tirelessly, achieving all results exclusively on their own. Believing that human qualities are above everything else, they do not like to talk a lot, they always give preference to active actions, they are accustomed to keeping their word, no matter what the cost. Their reliability and efficiency command well-deserved respect. July crayfish are sociable, open to this world and honest, first of all, with themselves. They lead the most active lives and are also sincerely interested in the events that happen around them. Such people depend on communication with people around them. They are not used to standing aside when help is needed somewhere. They always try to keep abreast of important and current events. They can safely be called real fighters against injustice. Cancers born on this day value loved ones. In friendship they show devotion and loyalty. They have a narrow circle of close friends to whom they reveal their feelings and deepest experiences. Cancers born on July 11th go well with representatives of their zodiac sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, and Virgo. They have slight compatibility with Aquarius, Capricorn, and Leo. The disadvantages of those born on this day include the inability to keep secrets and narcissism. The ruby, which in Indian astrology is called the stone of power and strength, is suitable for them as a talisman. It is believed that it is able to strengthen strength, drive away melancholy and protect against the evil eye. The main magical property of ruby is to generate a desire for great things. He makes a good and righteous person even kinder and better. It helps noble and strong spirits to win victories and accomplish feats, and gives happiness and sincere love to ordinary people. And today we can congratulate the following birthday people: Pavel, Sergei, German, Eleanor and Ivan. And that's all I have for today. And you, dear viewers, I would like to thank you for your attention and wish you a good mood, peace, happiness and good luck.